Hi guys, today I'd like to speak about something that affects all of us, whether it's personal or those around you, that is the ups and downs of mental health. Specifically about those like myself who are self-employed, almost working 7 days a week in an artistic industry, and the effects that mental health has on us, along with a project that I worked on recently that has inspired me to do this video. Mental health affects us all in many different ways. Personally, it has been through small bouts of depression and anxiety. Over the last 12 months, it's been the most rockiest for me after parting ways with a loved one. And being a creator and a session musician, I spend a lot of my time locked away rehearsing songs or shooting and editing these kind of videos. So I don't get as much interaction as I should do with people, or at least take the time to get out there. That, as a creator, for me, I find the hardest part to deal with, because I always feel like I've got to keep working to make sure that I hit my targets and my goals that I want to achieve. A couple of weeks ago, my good friends at UPRAWR Rehearsal Studios in Birmingham called me to ask if I'd be available to film a presentation video for them. When I went into the meeting, I was very humbled to find out what the project was all about. So without further ado, let's have a look at the final video that I shot for them.
The UPRAWR Mental Health Foundation is a brand new charity specifically aimed at helping people that relate in some way to rock and alternative music. Over the years, we've been surrounded by a number of people that have suffered from a variety of various issues, and the more we really became aware of what they were going through, the more we also became aware of not just how common it was, but just how common it was to not get help and to just not feel comfortable talking about it. A couple of years back when Chester Bennington committed suicide, that was really the final straw, where we decided it weren't just important that something was done to help, it was also essential that something was done straight away. When we first started the foundation, Tony Iommi was one of the first people we approached. We had a number of mutual friends that were able to hook us up, and he came on as our first patron.
I think it's a great idea, and you know, more the merrier really, the people can get involved. Yeah. And we both know people that's been through this situation, particularly in the music business. There's so many issues, and I think it's really good that there's a place that people can go and talk about it.
Along with Tony and Mike Exeter, we also have a fantastic team, including Adam Zindani, the guitarist of the Stereophonics, Tom Ross, the TalkSport radio presenter.
It's all about behavioural situations, mental illness, and to cope with that, you need good people around you. You need to be able to talk.
Yes, you do, and I think when them things do happen, I think you can end up in being such a lonely place that being able to have a chat with someone, communicate with someone, and for people to understand and to listen is a lifeline.
And best known as the Weasley twins from the Harry Potter franchise, Oliver and James Phelps.
Hello there, I'm James Phelps. And I'm Oliver Phelps, and we're here today at the UPRAWR Studios to show our support, and very proud to be ambassadors for the UPRAWR Mental Health Foundation. Yeah, we think it's a great cause, a great thing to be a part of, and we do encourage everybody to please get talking to each other and let's help each other out.
So what are we actually doing? Well, we've turned a number of the practice rooms in UPRAWR Studios into counselling suites, so we can offer 100% free counselling in really cool, completely non-clinical environments to people aged roughly between 18 and 35 that relate in some way to rock and alternative music. Our goal though isn't to just help people here in Birmingham. Our aim is to open our services all over the country, finding similar spaces that we can put our counsellors in to provide the same level of service there as we will be here. So how are we going to fund this? We've now launched an online shop selling CDs and vinyl, with all of the stock being brought and sold at the going rates, so that the bands, labels and everybody else involved in creating the music we love gets paid. The only person that doesn't is the shop, as 100% of the shop's profit will be going into funding our service. So when is this going to be launched? Well, the shop's live now, so you can go and make donations, buy CDs and help us start fundraising. The service, however, can't be launched at the request of the UK Charity Commission until we can fund it for 12 months, which is pretty sensible when you think about it, because it means that once we start offering the service, there's really no risk that it'll be taken away. So please hit like, hit share, retweet, do whatever you can to help us gain exposure, because the more support we're able to build, the faster and the more people will be able to help with the UPRAWR Mental Health Foundation.
It was really humbling to spend a few days on location with Jack, speaking to the likes of Tony Iommi, Mike Exeter, Adam Zindani, Tom Ross, and Oliver and James Phelps, and to ask them the reasons as to why they were happy to be ambassadors and patrons of the UPRAWR Mental Health Foundation, and just to hear the open honesty as to how mental health had either affected themselves or others around them. Now, the UPRAWR Mental Health Foundation has still got a long way to go, and over the next 12 months they've got to try and raise the money to be able to pay for the counsellors to help people out. So that's where you guys come in. I shall leave a link in the description below so you can head to the shop and find out ways to donate to the charity and really help out this good cause. For me personally, I think it's a great idea. There's always been a bit of a stigma being a musician that you are always possibly living a fast and loose lifestyle, and most of the problems may be to do with drink and drugs or anything like that. But at the end of the day, we all suffer with issues, and to have somewhere to go that doesn't feel so clinical or feeling like you are literally walking into a hospital and there's something massively wrong with you, I think is a real benefit, and especially in the 18 to 35 bracket where those people might not feel comfortable for help, and being able to go into an environment like, personally for me as a musician, that kind of thing would be brilliant, because I can be a bit shy about these things, and to be able to walk into a facility that just looks like I'm going in for a rehearsal or to lay down some drums in the recording studio, and then I'm actually going in a safe, secure place to talk about my problems, I think is vital. I think it's really, really important. So please, if you get a chance, just head on to the shop and see if you can help donate in any way. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. I know it's a little bit different to what I normally do, but I hope you appreciate it. If you liked it, then please hit like. If you wish to be notified of any of my further videos, then subscribe and hit that little bell. Thanks for watching, everybody.